Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is John with Addicted to Fishing, and today we have yet another big unboxing from Whatnot. I've already opened up the box to check it out, make sure everything that I ordered came in. That way, if it took me a little time to get to the video, I knew whether or not I had to let anybody know that I was messing with it. So we'll dump it out, and we'll kind of go through it. Most of the stuff is new. Some stuff, I think there might be one or two things in here that are not brand new. There's a mix of hard baits and soft plastics. First up, we have this little rattle trap. It was sealed in a box new. This called Chrome Blackback, but obviously that's not the case. Great little bait, nevertheless. This was definitely pre-owned too. I think it's either a Norman. I think it's an old Norman bait. But I got this for fishing down in the river. Little shallow diver. Oh, excuse me, guys. Great little bait, nevertheless. I believe this one I picked up for $1. So for $1, both of those crankbaits there for $1 were definitely worth it. One of the things too that I get questions about from a couple people is what am I buying off of Whatnot? You know, can anybody go in and buy? What are you expecting? The short answer to that is anybody can join Whatnot, go in, bid. You just got to link your credit card. Are you buying new, used? It's a mix. Everybody will display what they're selling. So we'll jump in to the next bait. This is a little Yo-Zuri Prism Silver Black, 80 millimeters, or 3 1/8 inches long, 3/8 of an ounce. So anyway, like I was saying, anything that you're buying, usually the seller's going to hold it up, show you what it is, give you a brief description. A lot of them are going to tell you if it's new, used, or what it may be. Some sellers start things out at $1. Some start out items at what they have to make off of it. It just depends upon the seller, and I guess what they've got in the lure. And most everything I pick up is less than $5. Some of it's a little bit more. Next one on the list is a Cotton Cordell 3/16 of an ounce Super Spot. I hope these baits are showing up well enough for you guys. Again, that's just a Cotton Cordell Super Spot, old school. They call this one Fire Tiger. Just an old school rattle trap, Super Spot, lipless crank, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, there's a mix of both soft plastics and hard baits. I'm going through most of the hard baits first here, guys. There's a couple really steals of a buy. I got 3 of these, exactly the same, just different packaging. This is Lucky Craft. I got 2 of them here, and then one here. This is definitely a JDM. Everything is in Japanese chrome, 50 millimeter, 4.3 gram. But it's a little, I think, LV. The other ones don't say on the back what they are. I think it's like an LV 7, something like that. 50 SP, that's about all I can get out of it. It's just a little chrome, lipless. A lot of you guys have seen in my videos and know how much I love throwing a lipless. I got 4 of these guys that are out of the box. An LV100, 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 and then they're all an LV100. First one, these came without hooks. Definitely this one's either just gotten banged up in a tackle box or it's been fished, but I like that color. I'll throw some split rings and hooks on it. Kind of Fire Tiger. Nice, downsized, loud rattling Lucky Crafts crankbait. Got a translucent green. And I don't throw a lot of this color, but this one's kind of a gold. A black back. A little orange on the chin. Kind of go over those again for you. I know sometimes I get a little excited a little fast. Getting that kind of chartreuse with an orange head. More of like a lime green, translucent with an orange chin. And that Fire Tiger, translucent, orange belly. These are all a Lucky Craft LV100. They came like that without the hooks. I've got a few more baits on the way. There were supposed to be some delivered today. I held off on putting out this video to get the rest of them today, but they were marked undeliverable. Another Lucky Craft. This is in Plasma Silverback. It's a 60F, the Bevy Shad. A downsized jerk bait. Gonna be a great little bait for the small ponds that I go fishing to. And you'll notice a lot of the baits are downsized bait that I bought. One of the things that some of the guys will do, and you'll see it on this next one, I got 2 packs. I'll just show you the one. This is the Z-Man Swimmers and Redbone. It's a 4-inch bait. You see they'll put like a sticker on it and it marks the number. I tried to peel it off, but it didn't come off. But anyway, this is a 4-inch. And Redbone, the Swimmers with the Z on the back. Great little Elastic swim bait. I've never thrown them before, so I'm excited to try those out. On the crappie side, I did pick up in chartreuse minnow some of the clobber minnows. Believe it or not, I got those for $2. Zoom. I got finesse worms and green pumpkin. It's a 20-pack. Most of you guys know what some of these baits are. Great little finesse worm. Can't wait to throw this weightless or put it on a core tackle wacky shot. I didn't realize that these were what they were. I must have missed it. I thought they were just a fluke. I might cut the paddle tail off, but this is the Flappin' Shad by Gambler in a color called New Shad. I cut the top off of this one. This was new, sealed in a pack, because I wanted to kind of see what it was. It does have a it's got the slit in the belly. I don't know if I like that tail or not, but I can always cut that little paddle tail off the back. Great bait. They were brand new, 6-inch, right in the package. I cut the top off of that right before the video. That little plastic tab is somewhere here. Next up, I got 2 packs of these, 2 different colors from Euro Tackle, completely sealed package. You get 8 in a pack. It's a 3-inch paddle tail. They call it Pheromone Scented. This is called the Bee Vibe. Great little bait. I got it in that color, and then I got it in white. Let me take this little package out. Kind of give you a better look at these. The next baits I'm going to show you, I'm not going to take out because they stink really bad. Just a little downsized paddle tail. Again, that's the B-Vibe from Euro-Tackle. Got 2 packs of those guys. Anybody that's interested, go on over to Whatnot. If you find a referral link from one of the sellers, most of them right now give a $15 credit that you can spend. And I don't think you necessarily have to spend it on their show. Some days there's 7 or 8 shows running at one time. Sometimes there's 1 or 2. If there's a bunch of shows running together, that's where you really start picking up the great buys. Got 2 packs of these. Like I said, I'm not going to pull these out because I know they stink. I've already opened the package. This is from Hog Farmer. This is the Spunk Shad in a 4.5. This is Green Pumpkin. Believe it or not, there was a bunch of shows going on. There was only a couple people in this show. Picked those up really cheap. Also in Ghost Minnow. This is the color I was most excited about. All the places around here have a lot of shad. And then I found a seller here in Ohio, up north. I got 2 packs of these. This is from Great Lakes Finesse. This is the 2.75 inch drop minnow. See if we can pull one of them out. Relatively new bait. They focus on smallmouth fishing. But they'll catch a lot of things. This little bait not only will catch smallmouth, spotted bass, they'll catch largemouth, crappie, white bass. This is in Pro Grape. Target species they put right on the front. Smallmouth bass, drop shot, underspin trailer, or you can use the old technique they call mopping or Ned head. Mopping, hover rigging, all of that's pretty much the same. One of the things I thought was interesting is that most all their stuff has a matte finish, so you get away from that shine. But I did not know they were affiliated with Yum. Great Lakes Finesse, a Pradco outdoor brand. And that's why you have the Yum affiliation. Okay, next up, I couldn't find these anywhere. And after I bought these, lo and behold, good old Walmart of all places started selling them. Again, by Great Lakes Finesse. I got 2 colors, all 5/16 of an ounce. Again, powered by Yum on the back. This is the Sneaky. Yeah, the Sneaky underspin. This is a matte black with a gold blade. Just a little underspin head. And then I got it in the OG silver. So those are really, really great little finessey underspins. I'm interested to try those. I love throwing an underspin. That will work great with the little drop minnow, the 2.75 inch drop minnow. Again, Great Lakes Finesse. It is from Pradco. The nice thing about the Sneaky underspins is they do have the Gamakatsu hook to them. Really, really great. Next one is I got, as you see, I had a couple JDMs. I got a lot more JDM stuff coming. This one was a definite steal of the whole thing. It's a 4-inch in the color Shift or Silver Shad. And this is the 4-inch Jackal Drift Fry. Depending on where you're finding these drift fries, they're anywhere from $12 to $20. Brand new in the package. Let me pull one out here for you guys. I'm sure you guys all know what the drift fry is. But there it is. That's the original little build bait that I do believe, soft plastic. Great for that jig and minnow presentation, hover rigging. Since then, there's been a few companies come out with one. One of the most recent is 6 Sense with their strobe shaker. I do have, I don't think I do actually have one out. So I found these on AliExpress. They're a lot smaller. And I think I've shown these before on the channel. This is an AliExpress version of that drift minnow. And you can clearly see, you know, other than the size, the difference in the original drift minnow. Look at the big white tail versus this is a pintail. This bait has caught fish. It does work great. It's got a nice rolling rocking action. Again, I'm always looking for ways to save a little bit of money, especially on soft plastics when I'm just going to tear them up and beat them up. Here's a silver version of that little, what they call the drift fry as well. Tell me the size on here. No. Sure doesn't. But anyway, guys, that's the unboxing for today. Like I said, I've got a few more packages coming. I got a bunch of lipless, got some more JDM baits, some more Jackall stuff that I got for steel. And that's basically what I've been watching more and more on Whatnot for, is a lot of the JDM stuff, and picking these up for about $5 was a great buy. I did pick up some juggle minnows as well in a few different colors. I actually got these at Dick's on clearance for $3.99 a pack with the coupon I had. So they worked out really, really well for me. I did pick up a few lures there. But anyway, guys, that's just a quick Whatnot box that I got. If you haven't checked out Whatnot, I highly suggest you do, especially if you're looking for some of that hard-to-find tackle. The great thing about Whatnot is you never know what you're going to find. I'd much rather support a small independent business selling, you know, even if it is on an auction site, versus going and necessarily supporting the big box stores. I'm really into supporting small business, helping those kind of folks out. You can see some of the great deals I got. I don't see it right offhand, but most of the sellers are going to include like a packaging slip. Let me see if I can find that one here real quick, guys. If I actually don't see that offhand, I was hoping to kind of show you that. Some of the baits are come in pre-wrapped depending on what they are. Of course, that's kind of what I did to kind of help speed up the video today. And I really don't see that packaging slip. Let me check one more place real quick. Nope, I don't have it. But anyway, it gave me a breakdown of what was in the box. And it reminds me, oh, here's one. Here it is. So here's this one. And the way that they did it, he has a little thank you on there. I won't show the last page here. It's only got one more item on it, but it has all my personal information. But for example, on this one, he just lists random plastics. The most expensive random package I had was $5, and that was on the Hog Farmers. But you get a little invoice, something like that. Sometimes a guy will print one out on, you know, like this one. You fold it over. This happens to be from Core Tackle. Again, I'm just hiding my personal information there. Some of the guys will use an invoice like that. Some guys just use the shipping labels. But it's nice for me when I get this. It doesn't necessarily tell me what I bought. But again, I can kind of look back and see all the soft plastics that I bought were $3, $4, $3, $5, $2. I think the $2 pool was the Gamblers, and another $5. So that $5 was the 2 5s that I had were the Spunk Shads. Different seller that I got the drift fry from. That was probably about four different auction wins there. There's a lot of vintage antique stuff on there. So if guys are collectors, that stuff is on there. If you're a collector of Megabass, Raid Japan, like a Deca Dodge, Vision 110s, the Pop Maxes, and all the hard fine colors, they're very, very nice collectible pieces. There are several sellers on there that sell that stuff. They're trusted. They have really good stuff. One of my best grabs that was on there, and I grabbed it for a couple bucks, was this Excalibur XR75. Brand new in the package. Never fished. Never came out of the package. And Blue Shiner. Everywhere I've seen this, I've made really good purchase on that. But anyway, guys, thanks for clicking on the video. I really appreciate you guys. I liked all the sharing. The channel's growth is coming along good. I like to keep growing the channel, keep bringing out some really good content for you guys. I'll be picking up on a lot of fishing. I've been out, I think 3 times already. I think the first trip I didn't catch any in a little pond. The second time I went, I caught like 6. And then this last time I went earlier this week, I caught 4. Pretty much caught them all on a lipless crank, a downsized little lipless crank. I've got some other new purchases I have that I've made. I'm going to be reviewing some stuff. One of them's on a new spinning rod. I bought a new reel for it, but I've already reviewed the reel, so I won't touch base on that. But anyway, guys, again, thank you for clicking on the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one.